to Vikings Softball on Live Stream STL. We are live from Jefferson College in Hillsborough, Missouri, home to the Lady Vikings here of Jefferson College. The St. Louis Archers are in town here for a Region 16 non-conference matchup here. Ray Halbrook and Coach Woody Garner here. Hello, kids.
Hello, kids.
It'll be a fun one here today. Two teams that we're very familiar with. We cover them all the time, and should be a fun matchup today here, Coach.
Well, the records are very close to each other. The Archers are 9-6-1. The Vikings are 12-5. The Vikings are heating up just a tad. Now, they've had a horrible time getting some games in this year, you know, with the stinking weather everywhere.
Sure.
And then they get ready to go out of town, play 4 or 5 games, and they get rained out. So, but boy, we got a good one here, and we are going to get launched in just a second. 61 degrees, overcast. Leading off for the Archers, number 18, left fielder Reese Kizo. She takes a ball outside, and we are underway. Decent little crowds coming in here for this doubleheader this afternoon. We'll only have the first game for you. Swung on and missed. Evens a count at 1. Archers in their good-looking powder blue unis with white pinstripes, blue lids, white socks. Ball outside, 2-1. The hometown Vikes in their gray pinstripe pants, navy tops, trimmed in white and red. Wind blowing left to right on your TV screen. Strike on the outside edge, 2-2 to Kizo. Kizo, left-handed batter. Corners are in. Middle infield is in now, too. Ooh, outside, 3-2 the count. 61 degrees. I'm dressed like it's 41 degrees. Ground ball to third. Veselski up, over. Throws the ball away. The runner's going to try to scoot into second. Safe. Boy, that's not how you want to start. E5. Runner takes second base. Kizo got out of that box in a flash. Put pressure on Veselski to make the throw. So she's at second base. Nobody out. Stepping in, number 7, third baseman Natalie Jensen. First pitch, ball. Again, the wind's blowing decently from left to right. You might get a ball up in the air down the right side. It could blow it out. Base hit to right. Runner had to hold up because it was a line drive in the air. She stops at third on the single. Runners at first and third right out of the gate.
Now batting, center fielder, Paige Glasgow.
That'll bring in number 12, center fielder Paige Glasgow. Runners on the corners. A lot of things you can do here. Alexis Chevrier calling the signals from behind the plate. Ball, runner stays at first. Kaylee Hilton's last start was a little bit on the rough side in the first inning. She gave up 2, but then she settled in. See how this plays out right here. Buckle down, girl. Strike, the runner goes. Throw to the shortstop. Strike called to even the count. Stolen base for Jensen. So now runners are at second and third. Nobody out. Inside. 2-1.
Talked a little bit with Coach Swiderski over here, Christy Swiderski from the St. Louis Archers a little bit. She said she wanted to set this up exactly the way they're talking. Let's get in, get a little aggressive.
Fly ball, left field, down. Rowinski can't make the catch. Both runs are going to score. The throw to second, safe on the 2 RBI double by Glasgow.
It looks like it's paying off here for Coach Swiderski and the Archers.
Rowe did everything she could to try to catch that ball, but she stretched out, dove, it hit the tip of her glove. Valiant effort. didn't bounce away too far. She was able to make it close at second. So, just out of the gate, 2-0 Archers, nobody down. And coming to the plate after a little conversation with the coach at third, number 33, the designated player, Tatum Peary.
Now batting for the Archers, designated player, number 33, Tatum Perry.
First pitch, ball high.
Got to keep an eye on that person over there at second base as well here. She could take off.
No kidding. Strike called, outside edge. Good pitch by Hilton. Fly ball, right center. There's Guevara. She makes the catch, the tag. Throw goes into second. Peary is out on the sacrifice. Glasgow to third. RBI opportunity again for number 28, former Viking, Riley Fendler.
Yeah, we know this lady from from the Windsor Owls over here.
Yes, friend of the broadcast team. Strike called.
We forgot to do the lineup there, so here it is real quick. We'll just throw it up here on the side. We're hoping to get the Jeffco lineup here shortly.
Ball's fouled down out of play off to the right side. The defense for the Vikings real quick in the outfield, Rowinski, Guevara, and Phillips. Around the infield, Vaselski, Kemp, Koenigsfield, and Nix. Chevrier's the catcher, Hilton the pitcher. So there's your defense for the Vikes. Ground ball to short. Runner's going to score. And the ball is thrown away. Runner goes to second to throw. Out. So Riley reaches on the error. No RBI. 3-0. She's thrown out. 3-6.
Next up for the Archers, right fielder.
2 down. And that'll bring in number 2, the right fielder, Kinsey Griswold. Ground ball to second. Koenigsfield up, over, out. Archers take a 3-0 lead. This is Vikings softball on Livestream STL.
Need cash for your cause? Double D's Fundraising delivers big profits in crowd-pleasing frozen pizzas and Otis Spunkmeyer cookie dough. Delicious cheese, loaded meat lovers, zesty buffalo chicken, all the flavors fans crave. We make it super easy to earn profits for your organization. Always freshly made for your order. Call or email Double D's today to start raising money the tasty way at 314-472-8600 or fr@ddpizzeria.com.
Are just meant to do what they do. Devoted, skilled, solving problems before there are problems. Just like the team at Crystal Heating and Cooling. 60 years of teamwork and dedication. To Crystal, you're more than a customer. You're a friend. Top reviews, decades of experience keeping your home safe and comfortable through any weather. And Crystal Care Club with included maintenance and free financing options. For 60 years, Crystal puts their heart into your comfort. Crystal Heating and Cooling.
And cut, guys. Great show, as always.
Oh, thanks, Ray. I tell you what, Woody, I love talking baseball with you.
You know, we're pretty fortunate to have this platform that we can shine light on these high school players and coaches in the area.
That's true. And the cool thing, too, is that despite our disabilities, we're still able to use our knowledge and experience to broadcast baseball and stay around the game.
And sometimes our disabilities work to our advantage.
Well, what do you mean? How so?
Sometimes it means going to the head of the line for access, for interviews and stuff like that. But for my favorite, getting autographs on my leg.
The Diamond Cast Baseball Show. Always a leg up on the competition.
Did he really say that?
Next pitch by Findler. Down and low, 2-0. The lineup for the Vikings: Guevara, Rowinski, Chevrier, Nix, Kovac, Vasilski, Kemp, Koenigsfield, and Phillips. On the mound, right-hander Riley Findler. And Findler's been staked to a 3-0 lead. Ball.
We have an all Jefferson County pitching matchup today here. Ashley Hiltonsborough from the Jefferson College Vikings and Riley Findler, who's also from Jefferson County here. He went to Windsor. Ashley went to Hillsborough.
3-1 the count. That's pretty cool.
Lots of fun today, I think.
Yes. Ball 4. Boy, Guevara is such a prototypical leadoff hitter.
Yep.
Stepping up to the plate now for the Vikes, number 32, left fielder McKinley Rowinski, a Texas product. The Vikings represented this year internationally. Fly ball down the right side. The runner was going. Strike one. The Viking catcher is from Canada, Chevrier. Rowinski is from Texas. Ground ball off the third baseman's glove. She'll get an error for that. E5, Guevara into second base. Now stepping up to the dish.
Now batting catcher.
Number 16, the catcher, Alexia Chevrier. Strike called. Chevy has been a little bit on the hot side lately. 3 home runs or 4 home runs in her last few games. Walk into one girl, grounds it to the third baseman. Bases loaded. E5. Vikings got oars in the water right now. Number 28 coming to the plate. Right bat, right time. First baseman Macy Nix. Vikings need to put a couple on the board here, Ray, with this situation. Outfield is straight up. Infield is flags high and limp. Ground ball. Base hit to center. One run's going to score. The other runner coming to the plate safe. Nix. The ball gets away. We are tied.
Holy moly. My, what a turn of events in one bat.
I was saying, hey, Ray, we need to get a couple runs here to get back in it.
How about 3 on one bat, huh?
You know, I ain't putting this on me, but the other day we were calling the game, and I said something during the course of play-by-play, and everything happened.
Yep.
I'll take credit for this, and let's keep going.
Right.
Stepping up now, number 23, designated player Morgan Kovac. Morgan was hot this past week. She takes a ball. Runner at second, nobody out. We are in the first. If you're just settling in, you've missed
6 runs.
You missed a ton and a half. 3 in the first for the Archers, and the Vikings come right back in their half, and they tie it. Ball high, 3-0.
Well, and to the detriment of the pitcher here, you've got to just settle down here and, lean on your strengths and do what you can do to at least just get the first out here.
You know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking there, Coach?
Strike called, 3-1. I'm thinking Riley Findler is putting a little heat on herself, trying a little too hard because she's coming. She played here last year.
Yep.
Ground ball, foul past third. That's a MasterTech Auto Glass foul ball. You're in good hands with MasterTech, 636-208-0018. Popped up. Catcher's underneath it. She runs into the first baseman. The ball drops. Okay, Morgan.
And all that means is I've got life again as a batter.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. There, what do they call it in golf?
That's a mulligan.
There's your mulligan right there, kiddo. Let's go. There is your mulligan. We're tied at 3. Nobody out here in the Viking first. Next pitch. Ooh, good changeup. Got her. Great location. Outside edge. Got her to chase. You still ain't out of trouble because now stepping up the plate, number 8, the third baseman, Logan Vaselski. Takes a strike on the edge. Logan is known for making a mess of pitching staffs, both in high school and here in college now. Bounces that in the dirt. No movement. Strike right down the middle. 1-2. Let's see if she goes with that changeup on the outside edge again. Ground ball, short, throw to first, out. Runner stays, 2 down. 6-3 on the put out. That'll bring in the shortstop, number 10, Oakville product, Reagan Kemp. Fouled back. Pitch on the outside edge. Good approach. Tried to hit it to right. Just didn't get quite enough of it. Ground ball through the third baseman. They're going to try to score the run. The throw to the plate. Safe! Vikings lead. On the RBI single. By Kemp. And the Vikings lead 4-3 as Kemp scoots into second base.
My Lord. We're just still in the bottom of the first here, right?
You got any extra vitamins with you?
Exactly,
I'm
right.
already wore out, dude. I didn't take some this morning. I didn't expect this.
Right.
I actually thought if Findler's pitching, and it'll probably be Hilton, we might have a pitcher's duel.
We could.
Boy, was I wrong. Ball high to number 12, second baseman, Lucy Koenigsfield. Let's go, Luce. Get you some, kid. Ground ball, line drive, caught, dropped, picked up, thrown, inning over. Vikings take a 4-3 lead. We go to the second. This is Viking softball on livestreamstl.tv.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Wow. Awesome. Cool.
Sweet. Nice. Hey! I like your dress.
You look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at MasterTech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're MasterTech Auto Glass located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at MasterTech Auto Glass.
Leading off the second for the Archers, number 8, Emily Newman takes a ball from Kaylee Hilton. Ball high. 2-0.
Ooh, watch out.
Boy, that ball was slashed. Right-handed hitter slashed toward the first base dugout and just missed Addison Brown. If that would have hit her, that would have tore a kidney out.
Ouch.
Inside. Three and one to count. Ground ball. Koningsfield flips to Nix. One up, one down. Out to bring in number 4, second baseman Addison Brown.
Addison Brown.
We were so busy in that first inning, didn't have time to do nothing. But, folks, in case you're wondering, the Starburst have made an appearance.
Yes, there's another one there in the dugout almost. Holy moly.
Lobotomy ball, line drive to the right side. That's a McCain's Towing and Auto Body lobotomy ball. Small or large, leave us in charge. 636-479-9995. Ground ball, shortstop, Kemp, up, over. Pulls her off the bag, but Mason Nix makes the tag. Nice job, Mace.
She's not had an easy task over there lately today, has she?
No. But I tell you, Macy knows her way around the first base bag.
Sure.
Nice job, girl. That'll bring in the 9th place hitter, number 11, shortstop, Lakota Vincent. Takes the ball. Strike called, 1-1. A big old Viking shout out to our buddy Jeff Whitener, a little under the weather today. He's not here doing the PA work, and I miss him. Well, actually, we miss him horribly. Hey, get back to 100%, Jeffrey. Love you, bro. So a single for Vincent, flips the lineup, brings off the leadoff hitter, Kizo. She reached on an error and scored her first time up. Takes a strike. These left-handed hitters that run up and slap at Ray, they scare me. Every one of them, they're sneaky.
I used to do that.
They're like a cat.
Too.
They're like cats. Cats are sneaky. I hate cats.
Yeah.
I hate left-handed slap hitters, except for the Vikings in Mizzou, of course.
Right. There you go.
I love
and the Archers too.
Yeah,
when we're doing Archers games.
Yeah, we're doing Archers games. But they're sneaky like a cat.
Yep.
Stolen base for Vincent. But I tell you what, I'd love to have a couple left-handed hitters in my lineup. Slap that ball past the third baseman, bloop it over their heads. They're a crafty bunch.
Yep.
2-2 the count to Kizo. Fouled out of play down the left side. Man, it was so cool before the game when we came to the park, Ray, kind of getting ready for the broadcast, and we see Christy Swiderski, the coach of the Archers, over by the batting cage. Classy lady, to say the least.
Absolutely.
Good to see you, girl. Strike three. Caught her looking on the outside edge. Nothing doing. We go to the home half of the second. 4-3 Vikings. This is Vikings softball.
VIKINGS Towing and Auto Body, a family-owned and operated business centrally located in Jefferson County. Your one-stop shop. Mechanical needs. Give us a call at 636-479 Commercial Boulevard in Herculaneum, Missouri.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
I opened my big mouth. Guess who's stepping into the...
All I gotta say is speed kills.
Woo. What did I just say? Slap that ball between the shortstop and the third baseman and gets herself a base hit.
About that, eh?
That flips the lineup, brings in Guevara.
Back to the top of the order for the Vikings. Center fielder, Melody Guevara.
Yeah, she don't mess around. Get on, get over it, right? Right off the bat.
Line drive, base hit up the alley. Watch Kara Phillips run. She's rounding third. They hold her up on the double by Maddie Guevara. Woo, baby. And just like that, the Vikings have runners at second and third. Speed to burn. I will say this, Kara. Something happens here. You better scan on the way home, honey, because Maddie will catch you.
Yep.
Maddie Guevara can run. That brings in Rowinski. She reached on an error and scored. Ball down. Slashed off to the right side, 1-1. Defense for the Archers. Kizo, Glasgow, and Griswold in the outfield, left to right. Jensen, Vincent, Brown, McDaniel, third to first. Newman and Findler, the battery. Ball down, 2-1. Line drive, base hit to left. They hold up Guevara. Good thing they did, but on the throw, look at that. Rowinski takes second. Base hit, RBI.
Next up, catcher, Chevrier.
That brings in Chevrier. She reached on an error and scored in the first, batting here in the second. Get you a pair, Chevy. Down. You know, normally I'm all over Cardinal baseball. Know when they're starting, who they're playing, what time, what uniform, they're, just all that. I had no idea. Fly ball right field, over the head of the right fielder. Home Ray! That got out of here in a San Francisco second. That's a Crystal Heating and Cooling rapid response home run, Alexia Chevrier.
That got out in a hurry. That was an absolute laser.
Hang your laundry on that one, brother. Way to go, Chevy. Anyway, I know all about when the Cardinals are playing and everything else.
Yep.
But they start Thursday, correct?
They do, yes.
I had no idea, Ray, until I had an interview with the president of the St. Louis Sports Commission yesterday at 3 o'clock for my podcast. Mm-hmm. When I got done, I was coming through downtown to come home, and all these TV vehicles are lined up. Their cameras are on the street. I thought, oh, man, they start this week.
They sure do.
I had no clue, Ray.
Played last night in Springfield, won 3-2.
Okay. I'm just new pitcher for the Archers. We'll get you a number here in just a second.
22.
22. That will be Hadley Hughes.
While we're talking about that real quick, we'll talk about our good friends over at Cheap Seats Photography, Ron and Lisa Rigdon, friends and family of Jefferson College and Livestream STL here. Photography, banners, designs. Give them a call, 314-402-9014, cheapseatsphoto.com. If you're not doing your photography and your banners or your designs with them, you are missing out there. So check them out, 314-402-9014, cheapseatsphoto.com. Tell them we sent you from Livestream STL.
I don't think it'll be long before I get up off this stool and look downstairs and I might see Uncle Ronnie.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Sashaying across the concrete, maybe.
Yep.
I would not be surprised. Well, I forget what his name was. My man Russell Crowe in Gladiator.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Right.
The Vikings put a 4-spot up in the first. They put a 4-spot up here in the second, and they're still hitting kids with nobody out. Macy Nix steps in. She got a 2 RBI single her first time up. Half swing, strike called. I make no apologies for losing my oomph for the Cardinals. I don't like what's going on. They spoiled us by being winners.
Yeah.
Fouled at the dish, 0-2.
A lot of truth there.
They have, we have come as fans to the expectation of playoffs and World Series. I don't think they're going to win 85 games again this year, in my opinion. Line drive over the right fielder's head, off the base of the wall. That ball got out there so fast and hit that wall and stopped. The right fielder was there to pick, or the center fielder was there to pick it up and get it back in, hold Macy to a single. That brings in Kovac. Struck out her last time up. Come on, Morgan, get in on this, kid. So I've lost a little of my luster with the Cardinals, but you know what? I can't help it, Ray. I make no apologies for it because I'm so worked up. Strike called. I'm so worked up about Jeffco softball and baseball, covering the Archers baseball and softball, you know, on the local scene. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, my Mizzou softball and football that I'm not even concerned about pro sports right now. So,
what can you do, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm all in on these.
It's such a shame.
Yes,
isn't it?
It is. And I make time for everything, dude. You know that. Fly ball is going to get down in the right center in the Bermuda Triangle. Base hit for Morgan. Atta girl. Nick stops at second. And that'll bring in Logan Veselski.
Hits just keep on coming, don't they, Coach?
Bring it, baby. Bring it.
Now batting third baseman, Logan Veselski.
So Fendler, FYI, for the Archers has moved over to first base. Ball outside. But you know what? I love amateur sports more than life. And then we got some pretty decent high school baseball coming.
Yeah.
Strike on the outside edge. Folks, pay kind of attention to our commercials. The reason I say that, we have a new baseball show that's cooking. And we have been interviewing some of the college coaches in the area, some of the high school coaches here in the Jefferson County area. We are going to have some kicking interviews coming your way. So you need to look out for the Diamond Cast Baseball Show, which also will feature softball.
Yep. If it's a Diamond Cast, we're covering it, right?
Bingo.
There you go.
So ride the wave with us, kids. That's coming real soon. Ball high. Oh, strike called.
And I made that count full.
Yep, 3-2 to Veselski.
I like the umpire. He's kind of calling it a little bit quick, but almost a little too quick for us.
Yes, yes. Ground ball, base hit to right. They're going to hold up Nix. That ball got out there real fast. Ball gets away, but Macy can't move. And the Vikings are treating Hughes real rudely. You invite somebody to your house and then you treat them like that, Ray? You kick them in the shins?
Right.
But, you know, Reagan Kim steps in. She had an RBI single last time up. Keep the flow going, kids. Ball high. Eight 8-3 Vikings. Ball. Starkey's got to be happy about this, Ray. I've talked to him a couple times, and on a couple of the out-of-town trips they had, they weren't hitting like they should be, or they'd hit in spurts, and they were kind of getting away from their plan, their conviction, and what they should be doing. But boy, when you get back to it, the way Starkey teaches hitting, ground ball to short, to second for one, over to first, double play! And that is a Double D's double play. Fundraise with Double D's for your organization, 314-472-8600.
Number 12, Lucy Coingsville.
Run scores on the double play. Kovac to third. That brings up Koenigsfeld. Ground ball, foul in front of the dugout. Change up. Whoa.
That shook her right out of her pants almost there, didn't it?
You know what? That ain't even fair.
Yep.
That ain't even fair.
If I was her, I'd give her to her again. Hit it.
Inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, if you're in attendance today or you're watching this game, are we having a good time here at the old ball yard.
Beautiful day out.
Oh, man. Strike 3. That will end the inning, but the Vikings have gone crazy, folks. They lead 9-3 after 2. This is Viking Softball on LivestreamSTL.tv.
And cut, guys. Great show, as always.
Oh, thanks, Ray. I tell you what, Woody, I love talking baseball with you.
We're pretty fortunate to have this platform that we can shine light on these high school players and coaches in the area.
That's true. And the cool thing, too, is that despite our disabilities, we're still able to use our knowledge and experience to broadcast baseball and stay around the game.
And sometimes our disabilities work to our advantage.
Well, what do you mean? How so?
Sometimes it means going to the head of the line for access, for interviews and stuff like that. But for my favorite, getting autographs on my leg.
The Diamond Cast Baseball Show. Always a leg up on the competition.
Did he really say that?
We go to the third, leading off the Archers. Natalie Jensen singled, stole a base, and scored. Takes a ball high. We're in the third. Vikings lead 9-3. Ray, I got to ask your opinion about something. Ray shakes his head. No, he's got a mouthful of peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh, that's a foul ball. No. You bring her back here. Yes, sir. She didn't flinch. She didn't jump. If that would have hit her hand, that would have pinched her.
Coach, what would you like to talk about?
Okay. I have never in my life, nor will I, eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now.
You've missed out?
No, I'm not.
You're missing out?
Hear me out. I will have a peanut butter and honey sandwich.
Okay.
I'm all over that. Like a monkey on a banana. Foul ball out of play. 1 and 2. When Mama makes chili in the cool weather,
oh yeah, you gotta have.
I make sure there's a peanut butter sandwich with chili, peanut butter and honey sandwich with chili, oyster crackers on the side, Fritos. Oh, are you kidding me?
Holy moly!
This guy, yes, I'm an announcer, but boy, I know how to eat. 2 and 2. I told Ray, don't challenge me, bro. I'm going to get you to talk on the air with a mouthful of peanut butter sandwich, and I just did it. Ground ball to short. Throw to first. Nice job by Kemp. 1 up, 1 down. 6-3 on the putout if you're scoring at home. That'll bring up Paige Glasgow. Doubled 2 home her last time up. She hits here in the third with 1 down. Hilton still in the circle. Strike called. And what did I say, Peanut Butter Boy? She had a rough first inning, but look how she calmed down. You go, girl. Ball down. The biggest difference between Kaylee of last year and this year, she is healthy as a horse. She got stronger, took care of her arm. Her velocity's up. Ground ball, foul. Her changeup, holy cow. I've watched her during practice when the pitchers are working. Oh, are you kidding me? She's got a changeup that Sandy Koufax would love. And for you young folks that don't know who Sandy Koufax is, look him up.
Yeah, he was okay, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a 2-bit Hall of Famer. The old lefty. Ground ball, foul, past third. Boy, Juan Marichal, Sandy Koufax, Nolan Ryan, Bob Gibson, Steve Carlton. Whew. Lord have mercy.
Did you mention Nolan Ryan?
Huh?
Did you mention Nolan Ryan?
Oh, yeah. Remember when he got in a little altercation? Live fly ball. Left fielder doesn't even move. That is gone. That is a Crystal Heating and Cooling rapid response home run to left field by Glasgow. That got out of here in a San Francisco second. The left fielder, Rowinski, didn't even turn, took a step. She just watched it over her shoulder disappear. Nice job, Paige. Get that ball up.
Got that in the wheelhouse, and there's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot you can do is just watch it go over the fence.
Drop the head on it. Peary steps in. Sacrifice fly ball her last time up. Ball high. Little humpback liner to short. Caught by Kemp. Nicely done. 2 down.
Next up, number 28, Riley Fendler.
For Riley Fendler. Riley reached on an error her last time up. Taps that foul. If they keep this pace up, Ray, I'm going to ask you to go to your car and get your abacus for me.
Right.
Change up. High.
That was a release issue right there.
Yes, sir. I mean, they're coming fast and furious. Vin Diesel would be proud.
Yes.
9-4 Vikings lead. Strike on the edge. 1 ball, 2. Fly ball. In comes Phillips. Puts it away. That'll end the inning, but the Archers get 1. They trail 9-4. This is Viking softball on live.
Need cash for your cause? Double D's Fundraising delivers big profits in crowd-pleasing frozen pizzas and Otis Spunkmeyer cookie dough. Delicious cheese, loaded meat lovers, zesty buffalo chicken, all the flavors fans crave. We make it super easy to earn profits for your organization. Always freshly made for your order. Call or email Double D's today to start raising money the tasty way at 314-472-8600 or fr@ddpizzeria.com.
Are just meant to do what they do. Devoted, skilled, solving problems before there are problems. Just like the team at Crystal Heating and Cooling. 60 years of teamwork and dedication. To Crystal, you're more than a customer. You're a friend. Top reviews, decades of experience keeping your home safe and comfortable through any weather. And Crystal Care Club with included maintenance and free financing options. For 60 years, Crystal puts their heart into your comfort. Crystal Heating and Cooling.
Leading off the third for the Vikings. Kara Phillips singled and scored her last time up. Strike called. Ground ball. Safe! She reached out and pulled that pitch, an outside pitch. She pulled it past the pitcher. The first baseman had to come get it. Couldn't make the play, and Phillips flies across the bag.
It might as well have been a swinging bunt, right?
Well, you said it earlier there.
Speed kills.
I'm telling you. And it brings in Guevara, the leadoff hitter. She's walked and scored, doubled and scored. Takes the ball high. Kara, do me a solid, would you? Take flight. Let's see you take off, girl. That's fouled down the right side into the box seats. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive, base hit up the middle.
Well, she didn't take flight, but she did get on base, and that's important.
Bingo. You know, I had a conversation with Maddie right before the season started, Guevara. She kind of laughed. I asked, I said, you know, even in batting practice, I have never not seen you hit a ball hard. And she started laughing. She goes, I get it, but yeah. She goes, I chunked plenty of them. Fly ball to center, caught by the center fielder. Phillips tags up, scoots over to third. Maddie plays cat and mice with the guys at first base. Rowinski is out.
Now batting for the Vikes, catcher, Alex Chevrier.
Phillips moves to third on the sacrifice. Alexa Chevrier, the catcher, steps in, reached on an error and scored, and hit a 3-run home run in the second. First pitch out, throw down, stolen base. There you go. Speed kills. No balls, 1 strike. Nice take by Chevy to allow Guavar to steal second. Ground ball to third. Throw to first. Chevrier is out. 5-3. That'll bring up Macy Nix.
Macy Nix.
Ground ball past third, foul. Vikings got some oars in the water here. Second and third. 2 down. Good stick at the plate. Change up. Low.
Just sits there like a lollipop. And it almost screams at you, says, please swing at me.
Yes,
right?
And you know, I thought Macy was going to swing at, but I guess from our vantage point, it wasn't belt tie. Ground ball to short. Throws her out. Inning over.